Hey guys, I'm back. And I said that I wasn't going to bring you back in until it was time to put the chocolate on, but we're getting to that really interesting point where anyone that cooks, it's so hard not to stir. And I didn't trust this until I watched it happen, and now I trust a little bit more. So here we go. Take a look at this. Now we're starting to boil. So I'm going to put my spoon out of my reach. I'm gonna wash it so that it's ready for the next step. And at this point, it's so different. I'm gonna put my candy thermometer in here, and you see it has a little latch here. So I'm gonna hook it onto the back of the pan, push it down to the bottom, and I'm not gonna touch this until you see where the mercury is, until that gets up to 300 degrees, which is here, so at the hard crack stage. But I am going to turn it down just a little bit. That's been on medium. And you just leave it alone, right? You leave it alone, which for me is so hard to do because I want to stir it, but I'm not going to stir it. And then the next step that we're going to do is once I pour it onto here, so the moment that it comes off the stove, the moment it hits 300, I'm going to put just a little bit of vanilla in it and stir, stir, stir. Make sure the consistency is good. And then I'm gonna just dump it right onto my buttered aluminum. Now, is this enough aluminum for that? I don't know. I don't know, because I put it on a cookie sheet that's a pretty standard size that doesn't have sides to it. And I don't know, I thought somebody was at my door. And it ran off. So there was too much, and Charlie thankfully was home, and he really quickly buttered some aluminum for me, and I poured the rest of it on. So I guess, time will tell. And I'll show you. All right, this is coming up pretty nicely. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit to a simmer, and you can see it's just doing its thing. So we're gonna let it do its thing, okay?